Patrioni! Hello, Patrioni. How are you? We hope you're doing well. We just want to say we love you, we appreciate you, and welcome to another day here. It's Friday. It's a glorious Friday here.
Hey, yo, I'm like,
what happened?
no, I saw you missing the straw. I'm like, what is he about to do right now?
Because I spilled it on top of it, and like
He's a maximizer, bro. He likes every last drop. You know what I
I
mean?
just don't want to spill it on me.
Yeah. No, that was a wise move. It just
He gets a
held it there
session in
for a
his
while.
hand. He licks his fingers. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Don't let anything go to
Matter of
waste.
fact, that's a great idea. I should have another session that I have invested in. I've invested in this.
There's no way this is the law.
It's the law.
I think you misunderstood.
Don't invest in anything.
That was nice.
You didn't misunderhear it.
I think I might have misunderheard. You're right. My lawyer was like, yo, you got to be careful. The FTC will sue you. I'm like, hold on. Hold on. I am invested in this highly addictive thing. It's a highly addictive thing.
Yeah.
It is a highly addictive chemical.
But what it can do is, if you got to drive home from the Hamptons and you make your wife feel like horrible about her making you do it
For once,
little does she know I'm going to be banging a sesh the entire way and having the time of my fucking life. I'm having. Yeah. At one point, she was like, "Can I take a nap?" And I was like, "Please."
That really should be the ad. Like, hey, do you have to read 7 emails in a row? Dude,
Sesh.
yeah. Do you do something so menial that you really should be able to do without an addictive substance?
Sesh. Is this what Adderall was when we were kids? This is probably all illegal, by the way. I've invested.
Wait, can I try one of your investments?
Yeah, you can definitely have one of my investments. Hold on one second. Oh, there's one more investment left.
Oh,
there's one. So take that little.
Where are you gonna get more?
That
of these?
little lip pillow. Take that little lip pillow. We need to find a name for like. I don't like pouch. They're called pouches. I don't like this pouch. Also,
session.
why is nobody
Like it's invested now. He wants to fucking change the company.
We gotta work on the marketing.
This guy was doing
I'm an
McDonald's.
investor. I'm an
He
investor.
was doing McDonald's ads on the last episode. Like, he can't help
Did
himself.
you see the engagement with that
That was
McDonald's
crazy.
clip?
Yeah, that was good.
It was like that was an awesome thing that we did.
Yeah. You're welcome, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Burger King for the record.
Yeah.
Out of your way. How did McDonald's not think of that?
Right?
What
Yeah.
was their ad?
What you want is what you get. Do you remember
loving
that? At McDonald's today.
Oh,
I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it. What was that?
That was
Yeah.
before I'm loving it.
Oh,
I'm
really?
loving it. That was a good one.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah. Isn't that Timberlake?
That's what we're Pusha, right?
Pusher apparently wrote that.
Oh, really?
I don't know who sings it.
Oh, that's what you got.
Miles made it.
Sorry.
Do you have your own? Hold on.
Yeah.
Do you have your? Oh, hold on.
I just saw a gap in it. I thought I'd drop my producer tag.
Hold on. Hold on. One fucking second.
good. I love it. I just saw a gap and I thought I'd jump in and get my tag and then you can continue,
What
please.
the fuck?
No, go back to
just
McDonald's. Go back to McDonald's. Bada, bada, bada.
happened? Miles has a producer tag?
You didn't know this?
Has he been putting it in episodes?
Every episode. Yeah.
There's no way.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. But he's
Yeah,
about
he
to
has.
start.
Yeah, I just thought everyone else has one, so I thought I'd get in on it.
Who's everyone else?
Yeah.
I don't know, every rap producer out there.
Yeah.
I don't
Metro
know.
Boomin,
Yeah.
Mustard.
Take Heath.
Yeah.
Why don't producers of other genres of music do that?
Yeah, exactly. I'm starting it.
Yo, Miles made it.
That shit is hot.
It's kind of sick, right?
Who did that? Who made that?
I made all of them.
This podcast.
You thought there was one.
This is good. I hate how much the audience is going to actually flip now and love Miles.
fuck Miles.
Oh, fuck Miles is done. Miles is back.
You thought there was one.
Let me hear the others.
No,
There's
that
only
was good.
2?
Miles in the lab cooking words like a chemist.
Miles, this is phenomenal. I just wanted you to know.
It'll be in every
was
episode
good.
from here on out. Get ready. And I have some others for like, I don't know if you're talking about like Israel Palestine. I have like one.
Go.
All right, if we're doing something like serious, you know what I mean? And like you guys are doing something at the end, maybe Bernie. I don't know. Could be in there.
Oh my God, Miles made this podcast.
But yeah, we got to, Israel Palestine. We hope that they get it together.
I don't know what to say.
The best part is this came out of spite. That's the best part of
What
this
do you
whole
mean?
saga.
I was getting made fun of. So.
We're sitting in the coffee shop as we do most mornings at 7 a.m. And then David made a comment to Miles, and he was like, "Yeah, Miles, like, because Miles is like technically like a producer, I guess, and like dismissed his whole status." And Miles took that personally. So Miles said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm making a producer tag. I am a producer."
Oh man.
And here we are.
Miles made this podcast.
They're fun, all right?
I love them.
Hold on.
I fucking love them.
I'll just, you guys keep going, though.
That's great.
I mean, incredible.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I don't know how many you got left, but
that's good stuff.
keep coming up with more, dude. I haven't found one yet that's the one. Although I do like Miles Made It.
All right, how about this? How about this?
Big Dick Miles, man, he can't be stopped.
Punish it. Yeah.
Yeah, big dick Miles.
That was good.
Podcast.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
My tags are good. We're good now.
Dropping them throughout the episode.
know.
I need new ones drop randomly
Full
throughout the
permission to
episode.
drop whenever you want.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Okay. I don't even know where to go from there.
Oh man,
It
MVP
sucks that David
performance.
tried to neg you into sucking his cock. So he tried to
It's
belittle.
a childish tactic.
Yeah, it
It
really
is
is.
childish.
We're
It's
off of that now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, Miles.
Awesome.
I don't even know where to go.
That was awesome.
So good.
so you
It's
got to
hard
piss off
follow.
Miles more. The more angry he gets, the more genius he comes up with
That's a good
in
idea.
the lab, like a chemist.
Like a chemist. You got to do the gunshot.
Abuse. Abuse works.
Oh my god, dude, that's the best thing I've heard all month.
It's great, right?
Month of May, that's the best.
My boys, what are we looking forward to this week, my boys?
Sports is cracking. I'm glad it's finally a part of the conversation.
Yeah,
And all it took was New York finally being good at something.
I know. Let's hope by now the Knicks have won.
I was thinking about your take. I don't know. I think if you love New York, I think you like. I feel like the Knicks are going to riot no matter what. But I think if they win, they're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
And destroy the city.
Yeah.
So if you truly love New York, you have to root against the Knicks.
Wait.
That's an interesting
Don't
take.
put that take on me.
That's an interesting take.
No, you put that
That's
out
an
there.
interesting take.
You
Andrew
put that
made
out
it.
there. Yeah, Andrew made it.
Andrew made it.
Just a paddle racket.
No. We don't care about Times Square.
Yeah.
That's why if it gets fucked up, it's fine.
That is true.
If they fuck up neighborhoods we care about, it's going to be a problem.
So it has to be consolidated.
Herald Square? Nobody gives a fuck. When was the last time you met one of your homies in Herald Square?
I don't know
I
where.
don't even know who Harold is.
Why is it spelled Herald?
Oh, Herald.
That's where the old newspapers were.
The old Times Herald?
It was where like newspapers conglomerated
God.
before.
Yeah, we don't
fax.
care about
With
all
your
that.
city facts.
Miles made it. Miles made it. Okay. Yeah, so we don't care about those neighborhoods. You can fuck them up. There's only a few neighborhoods we really care about, if we're being honest right now.
Which ones can't get fucked up besides the ones you live in?
Where I live,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't do all that. Trying to think.
I have a feeling your neighbors are not going to riot. Something tells me.
Son, it's all families. I didn't even know this existed in New York
Can you
City.
imagine they're rioting in the Hamptons?
Son, I'm not.
That's his neighborhood.
It's different, bro. You get a house.
Yes,
I saw a guy. I thought he was homeless. He was just sitting on the side of the road. I was like, who do we call about this? Like,
Animal control.
yeah, like I had no clue. It turned out he was just like a worker taking a break.
Oh, uh-oh.
They got
I
white
was
workers?
terrified.
Y'all got white workers?
No, I didn't say it was white.
Okay.
But I
He
was
ain't lived it.
terrified. I said,
Yeah.
there goes the neighborhood. Yeah, it's scary. It's
Oh
dangerous
my
out
God.
here.
Homeowner Schultz is so fun.
Yo, Al got a home.
But I'm saying this is your first time in a home.
Al bought a home.
How
You
about a home?
fucking rich.
Wait, where'd you buy a home?
No, I bought my mom's crib, but
What does that mean?
like I bought it from her, so I got a good deal and I'm renting it out.
How much did she sell it to you for?
4 and change.
Wow.
And who do you rent it to?
The lady?
Oh, just random people.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
I think you
family.
charge your mom rent.
No.
I was saying, I was like,
it's
Al's a slum lord.
No.
Al's a slum lord.
But
Yeah.
But it's funny. But is a funny
Al's a
response.
slum lord.
yeah.
Why?
I just wanted to, keep the neighborhood black.
You're blue lining right now. What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah,
What the
I did
fuck?
that. Yeah, I did that. I know.
Let me,
Actually, that
never
might
in
be
history
illegal.
has this
Yeah,
happened.
bleep that. No, just in case. That's illegal.
No.
It's parody, it's parody. You're just being
It's your
silly.
life. It's your house. You can do whatever you want with it.
I don't think that's the
That
law.
might-
no, I
there
don't
is a
think so.
law against this.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Well, you know you can do it based on gender. I don't know if you can exclusively do it. I don't think realtors can do it, but I think the person whose home it is can be racist or sexist. I think that's allowed.
I don't think
Can we
so.
GPT this?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
For some reason, I feel like Schultz might be honest.
I think no, you can rent your home to whomever you want. I don't know if you can explicitly say I am racist and I have racist policies. You can just choose that. But realtors cannot say like the demographics of the people that live in the neighborhood. They cannot say,
Yeah, your application's supposed to be non.
but even when they're walking you around, they can't even say who lives in the building, like what race people live in the area. They can't even say what gender, like they literally are tight-lipped about everything. They say it anyway, but they just say that they're not supposed to. But I don't think that that's wrong. Like if you wanted to rent it out to a Haitian family for them to like sacrifice camels or whatever the fuck they do, like you could do that. What would you do? You would prefer a black family?
Yeah, just because the neighborhood is changing and white people are buying it up.
Okay, now how long of them not paying rent before you never rent to a black family again?
They haven't been late once.
I'm not saying they've been late. I'm just saying if it
You
did
did
happen.
have a squatter.
Jew.
See, you thought you went the wrong way. You thought, I
know.
and then you realize they're the best at that.
Yeah, he knew all the rules.
He was practicing.
Yeah, I know.
He's practicing for the West Bank.
Yeah, I know.
He just,
Just playing a home game, you know what I mean? Before you take it on the road.
so
Nah, he got me though.
no, what I'm trying to say is like, how long would it be before you have a bad experience with a tenant and then project that on all the people of that race?
Oh, after the first time.
So you did that with the Jews?
Yeah.
And with blacks? So with blacks, you would do it as well?
Yeah.
Maybe 3
Isn't
months.
that-
Maybe
yeah.
3 months.
Nah.
Not 1 month.
You fuck me over, fuck you for life, and everybody like you.
I don't think that I think a lot of people are like that. I know you're joking, but I think
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of people are like
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Yeah.
Like if you want to rent your place, you're lying if you don't want a 30-year-old single woman in there. That is the ideal tenant. Too old to be like partying and crazy shit. Regular job, likes their shit nice. They're not gonna, fuck it up like a bunch of 5 dudes living in a place.
Yeah.
Like that's ideal tenant. Yes or no?
Yeah.
I wanted a family specifically.
That's
Because if you
even
have
better.
a young kid, you probably want to set a home. You're not moving. I don't have to anything to worry
But then you
about.
get demands. If you have a family, then you could be like, oh, I think there's mold. I think this thing's not working. Like you get,
Yeah.
I was good at tuning that stuff out.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you manage the property too? Like,
No,
if
I
some-
have a property manager.
and then they take a piece of the rent,
Yeah, just a small piece.
and it's still
Very worth it.
it's still worth it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Like I'm not making much off it, but it's just like
But there's something that you own that's
And you can
raising in
sell
value.
and then make
Exactly, yeah.
make money. Yeah.
Who's your landscaper?
they are Mexican. I don't know their name though. But yeah. Same
got you.
guys that when I was
I got you.
I was gonna say you up with someone.
I got you. If you
Want
want-
another mortgage?
Yeah, yeah.
How many hours have you talked to your
I don't think
landscaper?
your guys come to my area. I don't think so.
Let me tell you something.
moving in.
You were right about that, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something I done learned. I was like so invested in this place out east, and I have like no investment in our apartment in the city, and like I didn't get it, and I was like, yeah, I think I just like landscaping. And my wife looks at me and she's just like, no, you just did nothing for our apartment in the city. So you don't care how it looks. Like you did the landscaping, and by you just work with the people who did it.
Yeah.
So you care about the outcome of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
And she's like, now you understand what it's like to like put yourself into something.
I hate when they get you like that.
Son, I was gotten.
I hate that shit.
So I said, what do you want, your period?
That's a great counter argument.
Works for some reason. No.
I think it actually induces the period.
Yo, for real. No, but she was 100% right. Like you being invested in a renovation, you being invested in your place, you start noticing the little things that aren't living up to that. I imagine like when
Funny
you,
she had to say that.
She
for you.
dunked it. She dunked it. Yeah, eat that.
but like, did you feel that like when you got like a car you really want, when you got your Tesla or something like that, like any little thing that like
yeah.
you're like, whoa, I bought this car to look this way and to perform this way, and it's not doing that, so someone needs to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just investment,
Emotional investment.
emotional investment.
Yeah.
What are you emotionally invested in, my boy?
I was just, when you were doing this, I was just trying to think. I think my wife is so emotionally invested in everything. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not. You got it.
Is there-
we
you
got
need
this car.
something. You need
Is there a
something.
hobby that you're into? Is there like a what are you doing when it's just you time?
I don't get that.
I know.
She always home making TikToks. I gotta
This is your fault.
participate. I know.
This is your fault.
Have a dream. Ugh. What a stupid move that was. You gotta follow your dreams. She
What
can
about
make
in
money.
between shows when you're on the road?
Wait, looking at footage. You know what I mean? Like, what do we? What
But
do y'all do?
is there
between
like
shows?
video games is stupid, but like sports, you used to be like super obsessed with. Obviously, you're still into sports,
Yeah,
but
I'm
like,
still into sports.
where
I feel
is
like
your
I'm
like?
I've noticed a void since the Luka trade happened, where I'm like, oh, I don't even know what I do to pass. Like before, my wife would make me watch what she wants to watch, but it used to bother me. And now I'm like, well, I don't even have anything. So whatever you want to watch, let's just do it. Who fucking cares about anything? But this playoffs has been so good. I'm kind of feeling myself getting,
You're getting back in.
I'm feeling, and the Mavs got the #1 pick. So maybe, because I didn't realize that took up so much time
Especially
and such a hobby.
football with you, like
Yeah.
when we first met, you knew like the lineman getting drafted.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like
yeah.
Bernie.
Yeah. Yeah, I was Bernie.
I'm not
And
even
then-
exaggerating. Like you would know 4th and 5th round
Yeah,
picks.
yeah.
You would watch the draft.
Yeah, I would like
past
listen.
the first round.
I
Oh,
would,
that's it. Listen on
yeah.
the ticket. Was it?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I knew he wasn't gay. He's like, oh, he knows too much about
about these men. He knows so much about these men, man. This is for sure
Look how I'm
straight.
sitting. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
sit like this, listen to the draft.
they
now
made-
I'm not so gay.
They
Yeah,
made
you
weed
got-
illegal in Texas, by the way.
It's been illegal. It's never been legal.
Oh, really?
And it never will be, I don't think.
I thought there was-
Gambling, weed, all vices. Medicine is not legal medicinally. Texas is going to be one of the last states to flip. Dog, we got Wheels in office. That motherfucker's super
They
conservative.
trying to get that gambling though.
He don't want it. The Adelsons are pushing for it. They got billions funneled toward it, and he's still just like, no, it's not going to happen. Texas is staunch on that
He's
shit.
2 wheels down, dog.
Yeah, he's 2 wheels down, dog.
Oh my god.
Not that one.
That was too serious.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, dude,
Serious.
come
We
on.
need double gunshots, bro.
Yo, Miles made it feel the beat pulsate. Miles on the board, yeah, it's time to elevate.
Nope.
Too long.
Nope.
Is that AI?
Boom, quick.
Yeah, all of it's
You got to get into these fictional smut novels. These,
Oh!
these shits are kind
Wait,
of fire.
is this the one where it's like I knocked up my 2 homeboys?
What?
You haven't seen this one?
I know who you're talking about. I know who
Pull
you're
this
talking
up, dude. This
Don't let
shit's
him
crazy.
pull you into his fucking
No,
cockamamie weird shit.
No, let me. I'm gonna find it. You
Nah,
keep
just all
going.
these like fairies and like it's just
My wife reads
softcore
romance
porn.
novels. I'll read them with her.
Yeah, but I do the audiobooks because I want to hear it.
That's a gay.
Actually,
I do.
What are you reading?
I do.
Like Akatar? What is this?
No, it's
Nah,
the
bro.
one I'm on now.
I want to hear it. Yo.
Oh, I read a female
what?
suspense novel. This was fire.
a
The
court-
Housemaid.
a court
They're gonna make it a
of
movie
mist
with
and fury.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sarah
really?
J. Maas.
Yeah, it's actually
Fucking
fire.
What
I
is
know
it?
you're
What
on.
is the premise?
That's crazy.
Hold on, one
you're
combo, one combo.
There's a big twist. It's about this girl who is like whatever, rough life, I guess, and then she starts working for this rich family as like a housemaid. There's a big twist in the middle, and then that shit gets so good. The first half, you're like, yeah, this is cool, and then in the middle, you're like, oh fuck, this is fire.
We may have had this conversation on the pod, but this is the fact that Sydney Sweeney is playing this like housemaid. Like, do you ever see a family that has like a young, attractive,
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
like,
What are you doing? What are you doing? I need an old, fat mummy.
Nah, the wife wants out. That's just candy. Here, take it so I can divorce you and take half.
Oh, it's a trap. It's a honey
feels like a
trap.
setup,
Yeah.
right? And that's the only way it makes sense.
Absolutely. They know what they're doing.
There was a comic.
I don't believe
I
it.
forget his name, but he talked about getting like a nanny with his wife.
yeah.
And they were like he was like, no hot women. And she's like, what, are you afraid you're going to have sex with a nanny? He's like, no, I don't think I will ever have sex with a nanny. I also think every married man who has sex with his nanny has at one point said, I will not have sex with a nanny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No one plans it. You see the kid getting taken care of by this woman, your brain gets all crosswired.
Yeah, dude.
You fall asleep. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. She's loving my offspring, my progeny so well.
I hate that you guys are making it about that at all.
Son,
Nah,
Schwarzenegger,
that's
you
part of it.
saw his nanny? It was like,
No, that was
she
the
was just
cleaning lady.
around.
That was a cleaning lady.
Yeah, same difference.
He was just lifting. You just getting a
Preacher curls. Oh, no, that's when you fuck kids.
Oh man.
Oh, come on.
Jeez,
Oh
what the hell,
man.
dude?
Oh gosh, made it.
I can't believe you actually listen to these smut novels. This is hilarious.
Oh,
Are they
that's
actual
great.
sexual? Like there's
Yeah.
sex?
Yeah, it's fairies fucking humans and shit. It's fire. It's really fire.
Do you get brick? Be honest.
No.
You remember your last boner?
This morning.
You had
I
one this
woke up with one.
Real? I
was
woke one the
surprised.
other day. I woke up with one the other day.
It doesn't happen often.
I know, but it's crazy when it
I'm
happens.
just like, let's go.
Like, what do you think? What do you think?
I was waking up with boners. I think I still do. What are we
Man,
talking
get out
about?
of here, bro.
No, I think that's possible. Guys like us, because you only get a certain number of boners in your life,
We didn't waste ours.
and we've saved them.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have so many stocked up.
we didn't waste ours on hot young women.
Yeah. We saved them for ourselves alone in the bathroom. Okay. Yeah. That's the straightest thing you can do. You got to love yourself. You know what I mean?
But and then the morning piss, you gotta like kind of lean up, angle it.
Too much.
I go to the
like a
shower.
dart going down.
Yeah, exactly. You pee
I
in the
go
shower.
pee right
really?
into the shower. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Whatever, you in there."
Like, did
But no, I thought you were bringing up this guy that went viral on TikTok for making these like weirdo smut novels.
Quan Mills.
Quan Mills. And they've gone insanely viral, and now people read them. They're like, I think they're AI, but he puts out like 150 novels a year.
Oh, wow.
And they're all insane. I sent Joey one of them. And he just goes insanely TikTok viral for making these like weirdo, like, I got impregnated by an alien. And people actually read them, and he makes crazy money off of these.
All right, play it. It's on TikTok.
John.
Yeah, so
Women are bored, man.
Yeah, Quan Mills.
I
Quan
am
Mills
women.
has many books.
Yo, I realized fiction is mainly geared toward women because they read more fiction. Like if you look at the top selling fiction, it's almost all women shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't have the attention capacity for whatever, attention span for nonfiction anymore. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna do these women shits.
Gorilla Goons and the thick, rich Velociraptor baddies.
Who love them?
Yeah.
Who love them?
Go.
Specifically, who love them.
All right, you ready?
Let's play.
International best-selling author Quan Mills, and I'm back again with another ratchet sci-fi hood thriller that is going to knock you off your feet. Gorilla Goons and the thick, rich Velociraptor baddies who love them. Now, you know what I love so much about this cover? You see our main character right there, Rap Tornisha? You see how she got that thing on her? You see that thing right there? Boy, she got that blick. She finna go slide on the ops for her gorilla zaddy. Boy, and that nigga look like he could tear some coochie up too. But anyways, what do you guys think about this cover? What do you think about this concept? Let me know in the comments.
He puts out 200 of these a year,
Yeah, he's got a bunch.
and people actually read them. He's like gone. He's a mainstay fiction writer. My psycho baby daddy.
Yeah. Everybody can be an author nowadays. Now that you can
Yeah,
self-publish.
this is the shit Al's reading, Akatar.
Oh, yeah. That shit is fire.
Can we get a little excerpt?
Yeah. What is this? What is Al's favorite book about?
It's just fairies and fucking. That's all of it. It's just different fairies. It's good fairies, bad
Let's get
fairies.
the audio. Let's
They're
have
all
it
fucked.
read to us.
You want to just have me play my shit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If they were all inside.
wait.
This is my private residence.
Wait, you listen on 2X to smut?
Yeah.
You're horny and in a rush. What are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there the whole time?
50 years. Just the male smirking at me. Whoa. And that too familiar expression. You're welcome, you know. And he appeared, despite his perfection.
I mean, this is crazy.
almost normal.
I'm not in.
This is
you are so
insane.
That
that
shit sucks.
We're not taking
You
this
got
more
too much
seriously.
time on your hands, bro.
What do you mean? It's when you're going different places.
What does that mean?
Like if you're walking someplace. I don't like walking in silence. I need something playing.
But you used to listen to politics. You used to listen to like.
I do that too.
Nah, politics gayer than that.
No,
I do both.
1,000%.
I start my day with politics and then I get into my
How
smut.
did you get onto this?
There's
Did
so
your
many
girl put
better
you on?
books.
Nah, it was like TikTok. I saw a TikTok about it, and
This
then
is
I was
absurd.
hooked. It's just anime, literature anime.
It is.
It's
That's all
smut.
it is. Anime is smut. It's fucking an anime too.
I mean, this is crazy.
Come on,
The fact
guys.
you guys aren't more shocked by this.
Their
is
wives
bothering me.
read it.
No, my wife don't read that. My wife reads like the college romance novels.
Same shit.
Yeah, I know. I'll check it out.
Oh, okay.
My wife don't read any of that shit. I don't.
What does she do for fun?
Your mom?
And be a mom. There ain't no time when you're a mom, bro. It's amazing watching them
You guys got a fucking nanny.
You would think that changes it. You would really think. That's how I felt my entire life. But this is what it is. First of all, when you're watching your kid, at least in my mind, like every second they're walking, you're like, they're about to fall and crack their head open.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Every single second. So imagine like high cortisol levels for extended periods of time. Even if you're having fun, it's actually more fun. Like, I think the reason why we throw them around and shit is because it's less dangerous than letting them just walk. I had my daughter, she was walking in the grass and then went over to the stairs, and she just kind of like rocked one way and then like leaned. I'm right next to her, tilts toward the stairs. She has a ball in her hand, so she can't put her hand out, and then falls right on the stair on her lip.
Oh my goodness.
Cuts her lip open.
Horrible father. Horrible father.
Okay.
Yeah.
My wife comes up, she's screaming. My wife comes over. I'm like, Sabi ran into her. It's like this fucking dog ran into Shiloh, knocked her into the stairs. Do we give away the dog? Like,
No, you can't give it away because you need to keep blaming her.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like, because I think I'm more afraid of my wife being angry at me for not stopping something happening to my daughter.
I already have this fear and I don't have kids.
Yeah.
This kid's gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna get yelled at it. I gotta figure out how I'm not gonna get yelled at for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also annoying that anything we do is a massive issue, but then you'll come home and the baby will have a bump.
Yeah.
And then your girl will be like, oh yeah, it fell, tripped, it hit the head on some blocks. And it's like, oh, all
I
right.
can tell that bothers him. He came in sassy. He was like, anything we do?
It is annoying.
That was a little extra.
Because anything we do, we weren't watching them enough.
Yeah.
I didn't change his diaper fast enough because of a little diaper rash. And
Yes.
it's like, Mark, why you got to change his diaper like every 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And I come home, he's got a huge lump on his head because he crashed in a bunch of blocks.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, isn't that so funny?
So anything y'all do, you don't care enough as dads. Anything they do, they're so overwhelmed as moms.
yeah, it's like, oh, it's all
And
day.
they are overweight. It's amazing.
And it's
Yeah.
fine, and there's no problem with it.
Yeah. I would fight on this, but it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like, just looking after a kid 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day, whatever it is, and every second they could do something that like really harms them to maintain that. And then people have 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids.
Yeah.
I just
Your
think
mom had 7
I
kids.
feel like it gets easier because you start caring less.
And the other
yes.
brothers and sisters can help.
Yeah, but then you're like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm sure at certain ages they're like able to like play with themselves. And it's like when they first start walking, it's scary because they don't really know how to do that shit. And they're trying to run, and their way of running is just leaning forward and letting their legs catch up to them. But like I saw my daughter run towards stairs as if there weren't going to be there. Like I saw her just run at the stairs. Like she's I think it'll be not stairs. And I had to grab like her shirt to stop her from just falling down. Like it's scary, and you're doing that all day.
Well, the problem is my little baby will fall down. I'll catch his head. Oh, I had a fire catch the other day. I was standing next to him, and he was foot with the little brain underneath. But I'm like, if he never falls and hits his head a little, then he's gonna keep on falling.
So
I'm like, I need you to hit your head the perfect amount
so that you learn that it's dangerous.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you've seen like little baby pillows. It's like a backpack with a pillow on their head.
They'll never learn.
And I'm like, you got to let them hit their head a little, but not so much that they're fucking,
That's why I'm scared with like a life vest around the pool. Like if they're always wearing a life vest, they'll believe they float.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh no, this is. Oh no, this is terrifying.
Are we fucking sponsored by McDonald's? What the fuck?
Oh, this is bad news, guys. Because I can't not eat it.
I got the official Trump sandwich.
Bro, this is warm.
Oh, can I get a nug, yo?
Cooking words like a chemist.
Miles, this is your idea?
Thank you.
Yeah, after last week, I was like, oh, we know their orders. We
Shit,
might as
I'm
well.
gonna be so happy. And
I got my fucking big old order. Look at this shit.
This is such a bad.
You forgot the quarter pounder, Miles.
Oh my God.
holy
Wow, this slaps,
shit. You guys got me even extra. Like,
All right, well,
insane.
it's gonna be.
Who's going to talk?
If you're an audio listener right now, I'll take a break.
Miles, you got to talk.
All right, I'll talk.
No, you talk. Tell us things.
All right.
What's the history of McDonald's?
The history of McDonald's is a guy named Ray Kroc. He starts a
He didn't
burger
start it, he
franchise.
stole it.
No, Ray Kroc started it.
Nah, he stole it, yo. You ain't seen that movie, The Founder?
I did. That's what I'm fucking up right now.
There was a movie, there was an actual fast food spot called McDonald's in San Bernardino.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
one they wouldn't franchise. He convinced them to franchise and stole it from him.
All right, whatever. Ray Kroc's a fucking goat for making
Zuckerberg that shit.
Yeah, good
did.
for him. He should get all the credit.
But
Praise
there was
be.
no such thing as fast food before these guys. before these guys.
Holy shit.
He stole their whole ass model.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah,
It's the same every time.
it never misses.
Oh, God.
All right, what? I mean, this is awesome. I'm so
I haven't
glad this
actually had a
worked out.
Filet-O-Fish in 25, 30 years.
Filet-O-Fish is better than people give it credit for.
It tastes the same as when you were a kid.
Guys,
Schultz has got it on his mouth like a ditty party. Looks like he's rubbing it on his nipple.
everyone at home, go get one right now.
They always
My
put
fucking-
cheese on this shit?
My fucking
Filet-O-Fish with cheese. You can ask without, though.
body's so excited. My nose is running. Like,
You're just starting to create. You're creating liquids.
It feels like an ad, and it's literally not.
Alex is slipping off his seat right now, all horned up. Talking about Akatar.
God.
That's amazing.
Come on.
You know, until we had the episode last week, I didn't know. I mean, I knew you could, but I thought this was like the allotted amount of calories for a meal. Like, I didn't even know you could just add another burger.
Oh, you thought you could only get like a 9? Like, you
Yeah,
got the
like
number
I
9?
mean, I knew you could order more, but I was like, who would do that? They decided how much a meal is,
Yeah.
right? Like, like it's crazy that.
Like what they do, it's crazy.
That's the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
That's the South, though. We just eat more
Why?
because we're fat.
But like, why do you think that?
No walking.
Yeah, there's no walking, and food is like, it's fried. Southern food is not like cuisine in the way that it is like I don't know what's.
Yeah.
No slaps.
Southern food is just fried, deep fried shit.
You're also driving more. So, like, every time you're in the car, you start to build a habit of, like, I'll get McDonald's. I'll get
Sports
McDonald's.
that are like football is you're heavier than a basketball player. That's the sport we value.
But why is that? Why do you think there's that like overindulgence in the South?
So we everything is bigger in Texas. I know that. So we value more. More is always better.
Well, that stem from poverty.
Probably. Comfort food.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe poverty.
It is a privilege to put less on your plate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like to limit your portions.
I remember the first time my uncle took me to a fancy restaurant. He was a doctor. There was just like all this empty space on the plate, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What's going on here? I'm paying money and there's space on my plate.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be able to see any white."
Yeah.
Whose idea was this?
Mine.
Great idea,
Miles made it.
Miles
Wow.
MVP. Yo.
Fucking. All right, you want a good one? I got a good one here.
Go.
Watch out, pussies. Miles is cooking.
Nice and short. Nice and short. I mean, that was just that
is-
Big Mac.
Yeah.
Did you already eat the whole fucking thing?
Did you guys not?
Yeah.
Why'd you put it down?
I had like 3 bites.
Oh, I don't. With a burger, once I
Yeah.
lift it,
It's gone.
It's like one
like
nugget.
I
Yeah.
used to.
Oh,
when
It's
I was 5
airborne. It
years
has
old.
to stay up.
Yeah.
And you have to keep it
I
in
agree.
there.
Like there are certain people who like eat a hamburger, then they'll put it back down.
No.
I have a head rush right now. Like I feel
Really?
it coursing through my brain.
Did you have anything?
Yeah, I
What'd you
crushed
have?
some nugs and then a little single bird.
You devoured it already?
Yeah, that one little burger.
Oh, I got more up here if anyone needs it.
No.
Fuck, you guys just killed my diet.
What was your diet?
No, I try to do fake keto,
Not McDonald's.
but every other day I'm fucking breaking it. So.
His diets get horny and walk around listening to shitty novels. That's an awful diet.
I mean, that was. Oh, do we have any napkins? That was incredible.
Got pants.
Yeah, that's what your socks are for.
Jeans work as a napkin, but
Yeah.
like khakis don't really
that's
work as a
true.
napkin.
You might
That's a
see
good point.
the. You might see the.
Also, jeans never get washed.
Who invented jeans? Is it Levi
Levi's.
Strauss?
Yeah,
I think it was
really?
Levi.
They're the guys, yeah.
It was for like gold mine or some shit, right?
That's where apparently it was popularized. But like, what a fucking genius!
Unbelievable.
Like, where does this material come from? How do they even make that?
Denim is cotton. I
Yeah.
don't think they actually invented like denim.
No, I think
denim.
the French did denim.
Yeah, the French did denim. They made overalls, and then people were cutting the alls off of them and then making pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, game changer.
They also riveted their pants, which was like the big game changer. That's why the horses are pulling the pair of jeans on the little patch on the back.
What do you mean riveted?
Like the little metal you have on the corner.
Yeah.
Before that,
they
it would
do.
just be a seam
And why is metal better?
because then it's more durable.
Yeah, more durable.
Acha! I see.
I mean, like one isn't enough.
Well, we got
One isn't enough. Now that my brain knows that I can have more without judgment.
Bro, my bitch ass just bought a.
There's no McChickens
Oh
in there.
God, this thing's so fucking dumb.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Because look, my wife loves buying snacks. She's all sorts of snacks, and she has a ton of self control. So she'll have a bite of a cookie and then put it back in the fridge.
Unfucking believable.
She's psycho. How?
It's truly.
No, my
it's-
wife did this.
it's-
Son, I bought
it's
my wife a
demented.
brownie bite from like Pret or whatever. And like 3 days later, and this is how fat I am, I'm still ready to eat it. It's like half of it sitting in the cabinet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, are you going to eat this? And she goes, I'm working on it. And I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
are
crazy.
we talking about?
I eat so well when I'm on, when I'm alone. Like when she was gone, when I was on the road, whatever. I eat well because I only have like my one meal a day. It's high protein. It's great. But the second there's snacks in the house, my self control can't handle it.
Damn.
I feel a little sad. And I'm like, you know what? I will eat 25 cookies. And so I bought a time capsule safe for food. And it has a timer on it.
Come on, Mark.
And so I put all the snacks in there and I go, okay, the timer will expire and she has the code and then she can get into the food. But for me, I just like, I want you to have it, but I just don't want it to be accessible at all times.
This guy's miserable.
But don't you have the code?
I don't have the code.
She got the code.
So why is it a time capsule?
Well, there's a time feature and there's also the code. But
When the time is up, can you eat?
if I allot myself in that window. But I try not to just eat sugar all day because I want sugar all the time.
I feel like I could jump to another floor in this building.
Right?
Wait. I am
Like-
so.
That-
Oh my
that's-
God! What's coursing through my bones right now? My
Yeah.
blood, my veins.
That's
What-
my version.
It's in your bones.
That's
bro.
my version of a sesh. Like
yeah.
now,
Oh
I feel like let's go. I can do anything right now.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
want to wrestle?
Yeah,
let's wrestle. Yeah, move the table.
Yeah, I feel.
Oh my God, guys! I'm like rocking right now. That is incredible.
We have 30 minutes until we crash hard.
Oh yeah, it's all gonna go down. You're dead soon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was. Oh my God.
Great call. He should have held it for the end, but still a great call.
No, that was a great call.
No, halfway through the
Had to
episode.
be warm. Had to be warm.
Wow.
Somebody sent me a box of crumble. You know them cookies.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah, but Mark's got this gay box in his fucking cabinets, and he opens it, and all his snacks are in it. And I
send
can't
me
wait.
Somebody fucking sent me a box of crumble. The box is like
How many
it's
cookies?
huge.
How many cookies are on?
12. I took a piece of each one.
Yeah. That's one cookie.
That's one cookie, if that.
Yeah. Really.
I mean, just a quick 1,400 calories before I got out of the house this morning.
This today?
Yeah.
Look at his eyes, dude. I've never seen him look like this.
Oh my
In
God.
20 years of friendship. I've never seen this.
I don't think
look
I've blinked since I took a bite of that
You
Big
have
Mac.
it.
I'm locked in right now, dude.
There's some
Let's debate.
they say they say it's cracking that shit.
Yeah,
They
it is.
saying it.
I remember one of the first times we did shows with this guy. It was me, him, and Michael Blaustein. And we're doing shows in D.C. Blaustein.
yes.
Oh, yeah. And then I don't know if he was on a caffeine high or what, but we're waiting for to like make copies to hand out flyers or whatever at Kinko's. This guy is acting so fucking crazy.
Oh my God.
At one point,
The
he
bubble wrap,
grabs
right?
it.
The
He
bubble wrap.
grabs a pack of peanuts like this, puts it in a briefcase, and then he starts walking around going, "Say I won't make it rain." Say I won't make it rain right now.
So we were good. We were hungry, bro.
I know,
Not
dude.
saying we're not, but still, but like that early DC, like
Oh,
those
yeah.
little string of shows we did some in Cali.
Yeah,
like we were
yeah.
just making it happen.
Yeah.
You got to get after it.
That was the same weekend when we went to San Francisco and the homeless guy said, "What are you looking at?"
Wait, that was all the
That
same
was,
weekend?
It was same tour.
Tour that we did, yeah.
Yeah. And we're on the Chinatown bus from LA to San Fran and it broke down. No, the guy got pulled over for being a drunk driver.
Oh, yeah.
And this is how I knew this guy's a New Yorker. The bus is swerving.
Yeah.
Cops pull the driver over. He's drunk. Cops tell us, and then Andrew's like, "Come on, yo, let him finish the drive."
He was doing
It's 5
good.
hours left to San Fran. He's like, "What? So what? You ain't driven a little drunk before?" The guy gets arrested. They got to bring a new driver out. We're like 2 hours outside LA.
No way.
So we got to wait. Then we're all hungry, so he pulls over to a gas station, lets us get food for 20 minutes, doesn't fill up gas, and pull out of the gas station.
Oh, no.
Bus runs out of gas.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
You remember that?
You're right.
He calls the bus driver does. He calls like the headquarters or whatever. He goes, "I tried to make it go. She don't want to go.
She don't want to go.
So we sat for another 3 hours for a new bus or whatever, and we're like a half a mile away from the gas station.
How'd they know the bus driver was drunk?
And
was
the
just
bus
swerving.
was fucking swerving.
Really?
Dude, cops pulled him over.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
We were driving up from Santa Barbara, right?
No, maybe. I think it
Because
was.
remember
I think
we stopped in Santa Barbara for
yeah. But I think we went back down to L.A., took the bus from L.A. to San Fran, Chinatown bus.
Yeah.
Which we thought was no big deal. And people were like, are you taking a Chinatown bus? And I'm like, yeah, we take it in New York. It's not that great, but it's all right.
Did you notice that it was swerving?
I don't think we did.
That's so funny.
What do you think the worst shows that we did were?
Oh, there's so many. I remember we would all bomb at the Lantern sometimes.
Thank you.
Sure.
And just like every comic was like, I'm going to be the one that cracks them open. And then everyone
Just
fucking
we
ate
just
dick.
got abused. No, I'm saying on the road. Like I'm trying to think of anything like crazy that we were doing.
Together, I don't think we had any. St. Louis almost got killed that one time.
Oh yeah.
What about you? Do you remember one? Because when we were on the road, it was always just kind of whatever. Nothing crazy.
Man, some I can't even share.
Why? Do you know?
No, I don't think you were.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I can
yeah.
just guess.
No, just like crazy, like random, like shitty little towns that like some comic is always running some hustle. There's always like a comic who like had a hustler connect into something and like got the town to put up money and then like
Yeah.
I did a gig like that with Preacher Lawson. You know
how
Preacher?
was it? Yeah, of course.
We drove from Orlando to Miami. And he was like, yo, you want to open for me? I was like, yeah, for sure. He's like, do you have a car? I was like, yeah, I have a car.
That's common.
Yeah, so I drove him down 4 hours, and I was stoked because I love Preacher, and at that time he was like the biggest guy on the scene. So I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm in the car with him. This is awesome. Show up to the venue. It's like in a strip mall behind like a Jamaican restaurant, and we walked in, and there was no one there, like not one person. The promoter wasn't even there. And so we showed up, and then the promoter walks in. He's like, yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, we're getting everyone in here real soon. I got a friend. He's got a bunch of people, like 25, 30 people coming. Don't even worry. So we sat there for like 20 minutes, and the guy was like, yeah, no one came. I'm sorry. I thought we were going to have something set up. Like, there's no show. And then Preacher was like, well, you're going to pay me. And he was like, nah. And the two of them had like a combo, and then it all got worked out. And then
Did you get paid?
I think so, yeah. And then we all drove back up.
I mean, Preacher can fight.
Oh, yeah. Preacher's a scary guy.
UFC badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like a moment where I was like, oh, God. But showing up to this venue and no one's there after 4 hours being so hype in the car.
I did a show after Bring Back a Pooh, after Rogan. I'm not saying I think I'm a star, but like you think you're past this point. We go to Michigan. We do a run. One's like a theater, and then the other one is in this town. I forget what it is. It's outside of Grand Rapids. And we pull up, and there's a bowling alley next to us, and then we go into the catering hall of the bowling alley. No tables are set up. The lights don't work. The mic doesn't work. We have to roll out ourselves, pick like round circular tables, set up the entire show ourselves, and then there's no one manning the bar. And the lady's like, sorry, guys, we're closing down after tonight. So
Oh, wow.
Farewell.
yeah, I was literally in the lounge. I was like, what are we fucking doing? As I'm taking tickets from people, seating them, I was like, this is a nightmare, dude.
Oh, God.
My agent got me that. Took 10%.
That's great.
Our old agent.
Remember when the
that's funny.
fucking that DC show? Well, didn't we take a comic down with us?
Yelled at us.
Yeah, he was like whining about something.
Yeah, because we kept.
Bleep his name.
Schultz kept horsing around. Like we were talking to the venue. I was talking to the venue, and he was like pretending to be an agent or something. And then Andrew slapped him in the face as he's talking. And Blau starts like trying to hit him back, and Andrew's like, "Don't hit the driver! I'm driving! Don't hit the driver!" Just all horse. Like it was just so much horseplay. And this guy was not a fan of our horseplay. He did not like all the antics. He did not like all the giggling and laughing, and like we were just fucking with each other's food whenever the person tried to eat. It was just like we're children. Yeah. And then on the way back, it's like a 7-hour drive because of traffic and rain.
It was like torrential.
And we're
downpour.
having a blast. But this kid is not. And then he just starts yelling at us about how unprofessional we are. And you guys just don't get how this business works. And it's really funny to see how famous Sheldon has gotten. Being exactly that guy.
No, but all of us.
Yeah.
Me, you, Blaustein, all.
Yeah, everybody's doing great. But I still laugh at him whenever I see him. I'm like, you remember that conversation?
Is he still in the business?
It's been a while since I've seen him. But yeah, he's as far as I know, he's still in the business.
Really?
Yeah. And he was like, you guys just don't get shit. Like there's a lot of like.
He kind of like talked down to us.
Yeah, he really lectured us for like 15.
But we brought
Now,
him on the thing.
To be fair, we had been fucking around for 3 days nonstop, and he just snapped. But yeah,
But we're having fun. We're not like.
it was all fun, dude.
Yeah.
15 minutes, this guy's just reaming us out.
Were we laughing at him? What were we saying?
No, you got serious. You're like, I don't think you understand. Like when it's time to work, I'm gonna work. I don't think you're gonna find anybody who outworks me.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, yeah, I just don't think you guys get it.
We set the whole show up. He didn't have to do anything but just go on stage.
He just hosted. Yeah.
That's so funny.
The ego. Sometimes there's some ego on these
Yeah,
guys.
man. Absolutely. We all got ego, but yeah, some of us never learned to swallow it.
Yeah. Bro, there was a
man.
comedy contest in Florida one time, and two of my friends were, it's like at a coffee shop. There's like 20 people, and they were doing like a comedy, like the final competition between these two guys. And one of the dudes had a great set, and then the other guy lost and was so pissed, but tried to look like he wasn't pissed. And we could, this is our boys. So we're all watching him like, yo, he got kind of buried on that. And we're kind of watching him. He's like, no, that's fine. You know, no, good set. Like, that's whatever. And then we see him go in the parking lot, and we're all in the coffee shop looking out the window. He goes to his car, and he's just like, he smokes a cigarette and he's just like pissed, and he opens the door of his car and starts beating the headrest off literally like punching the shit out of like, fuck.
Is there a video of you doing this?
Not a bit. I wouldn't punch the headrest. No. I would sit in the car and pull down the mirror and be like, you fucking idiot.
Oh, dude. I'm trying to think of other crazy stories from the beginning. It's a decade of this. You just do a decade
Yeah, dude.
of fucking horrible
Do you remember
shows.
any crazy?
Remember when you almost fought a guy and then your dad walked outside as
yeah.
you went to fight him?
Yeah, that was wild. Because my dad would like come like pop by sometimes. So
Never, dude. No, I never saw him. Maybe I saw him once, but like this is when Schultz and I first, like, the first few months we're friends. Schultz is running this premise that's just like, it's kind of a crazy premise, but whatever. It's Patreon. He said sexual assault is like important for men's prison because that's really the only reason men don't want to go to prison. Otherwise, you would just be like, how much is this? I don't think so. I'm stealing it.
That's funny.
Guy gets offended, starts yelling. This is a bit we had worked on it all day. So I remember being like, this is going well. And then this guy just like, what the fuck? You're such a fucking idiot. You know what the fuck you're talking about? And then Andrew's like, kind of being calm, but the guy's standing up and he's talking shit. And he's like, you don't know fucking anything, yelling at him. And then they start yelling back and forth. And then Andrew's like, the guy goes outside. They're like talking about fighting on stage. And then Andrew's like, all right, guys, I'm going to go outside and fight that guy. So probably bring up your next comic. And then I have to go up. I'm hosting. So I go up there, I host, whatever. And then I go upstairs and then I see Andrew talking to his dad. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? He was like, dude, I shoved the guy. And then my dad is like, I'm like, what the fuck, whatever. And then my dad is like, hey, son, what's going on? And it
No way.
Sees the whole thing happen and then like talks him down.
Guardian angel,
That
bro.
literally a guardian angel.
Guardian
That's
angel.
crazy.
I'm
That's
telling you,
wild.
Larry Schultz.
Bro.
Yeah, I think that guy spent some time in jail. I think he.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't
gathered
look
that
like
one.
it though.
No, but he was like a tough white boy. Like, and I remember, and I think he got locked up, and then I'm implying that everybody locked up gets butt fucked.
He was with a girl. Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Sorry, Johnny Mitchell. We didn't mean to do that to you.
Man, I'm trying to think. It's just all these fucking shows.
Did you have crazy like open mic guys when you first
Yes.
started? That
In
would come
LA, I
around?
started in LA, so there was definitely crazy. And the LA open mic scene is like fairly small. New York, it's so many fucking.
I never did the open mic scene in New York.
Right.
I just got up I was barking. So there was like another thing. You either like, some people did both, but you either did the open mics or you like handed out tickets for stage time on like a quote unquote real show. But the open mics in New York are different than around the country where like an open mic in like Wisconsin has real
it's a show.
audience members.
Yeah.
Whereas like in New York, it was only other comedians.
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like if I do this, I'm going to get good at something that's not the art.
Yeah.
And especially when you're at an open mic as a comic, if you're, let's say you go 15th, which is not even a bad spot, you've seen 14 other comics sets. So you're not even laughing at what's funny anymore. You're just laughing at what's like really different, like demented, whatever. So you start getting feedback on that and you're like, well, this is funny because it does well at the open mic and these guys would know. But in reality, you're so nauseated by all the comedy you've seen. anything that's different and weird is gonna make you laugh because it's new stimulus.
Or anything making fun of comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Like it starts to become very meta.
Yeah.
And then,
But you missed out on all the mentally ill people.
Yeah.
that's-
Which is fire.
Why? Who'd you have?
Dude, this guy, Aaron, I don't even want to say his whole name. I know his full name. I don't know what he's doing now, but he used to he was like long, like a tall dude with like black hair, was like in a bob. And I think he was just like legit mentally ill. I don't know where he lived, but like he would do this bit where he would go on stage with a baseball bat. And anytime a joke bombed, he would grab the bat and then walk towards the audience and then put it back down. And we were like, any one of these days, he's going to crack someone in the head.
That's really
But literally
fucking
would go
disturbing.
on stage with the bat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he was like, no, it's like a bit. It's like a prop. And everyone was like, okay. And he would come in with the bat and sit in the back of the coffee shop holding it. We're like, oh, God.
LA had crazy.
Boom Shakalaka was the one. Did you ever meet him?
Nah.
He was like Native American or some shit, but not Boom Shakalaka, Boon Shakalaka. He was like this gay Native American, Latino, black, I couldn't tell, like very skinny guy who was like really weird, but like really loved comedy. And he was harmless, but he was clearly mentally, something was wrong. And then he just became like, you just knew Boon Shakalaka. You'd even have a little conversation with him. What's up, Boone? Hey, how you doing? Chilling.
What about the Jesus guy? Wasn't there like a guy who like dressed in full Jesus garb?
Probably, but I don't remember him as much.
Yeah.
I don't remember him. I remember Boone. Boone was the guy. You saw him every mic. Boone Shakalaka.
There was a dude that dressed like the Joker I saw at a LA open mic. And he was a character guy on like the Walk of Fame, and he would dress as the Joker and take pictures of people. But then at night he would do stand up, but
As the
never
Joker?
never acknowledged that he was dressed as the Joker.
Oh my God.
So he'd be like, yeah, so I'm on Tinder. And then would just do dating jokes fully as Heath Ledger's the Joker. And like would never acknowledge it at all. And then bomb and then leave.
Accent and everything, or
No, just like him.
Oh wow,
Just like Jeremy from Wisconsin. And then would leave. And we'd all be like, what
That's
the
funny.
fuck? It's like, yeah, I got to get these reps in, It was insane. The LA open mics were the most unhinged, I think.
Yeah.
Most
'Cause
diluted.
It's also like the most desperate for fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you come to New York, you still got the crazies, but you're like desperate to be famous at comedy.
And the homelessness will beat you down in New York in a way that it won't in LA. You
Yeah.
can be homeless in LA, and it sucks, but it's not here.
Sleeping on the beach.
Yeah, the weather here is just different. There ain't nothing funny about being homeless here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, LA got the crazy people.
What's up with the homeless out there? You still got a spot out there, Al? Mm-hmm. And what do you do when you're not there? Oh, is there?
She's there now.
And she's there like full time?
No. She just goes whenever we have like gigs and stuff like that. I couldn't go for this one, so
She holds it down out there. How often? Because I feel like you're out there less than you used to be.
Yeah, because it's like one, she can do a lot more of them, and then like our schedule changes a lot here, so it's harder to get
To
over
be
it.
out there. Yeah. Could y'all ever live in LA, you think?
Yeah. She would like to. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I need New York.
You got it.
I just think the weather I'm done with here.
The weather is exceptional in LA.
Yeah. Dude,
It
Santa
is.
Barbara? Holy shit.
Santa Barbara's a little like it's too much variation in one day. Like you wake up, it's like 50.
Oh, really?
Then by the end of the day, it's like 75, 80. And then at night, it's 50. It's like you 3 different outfits in a day.
I feel like LA is like that. Too.
Really?
Yeah, I think
like
that's desert.
Spring and fall. It's
Yeah. Desert,
weird in
spring,
LA.
fall.
Oh, okay. So maybe that. But like, yeah, I don't know. When I was going to school up there, I was like, what's up with this? Like, are we in summer or not? Like, I'm put on fucking sandals to go to school. My feet are freezing. I'm on a bike. I'm shivering to try to get to class. Like in New York, at least when it's summer, it's just summer.
Yeah.
Like all your winter
That's
clothes.
every day, though. I think you just learn to dress. Like, you just take a light jacket, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I don't know why LA. I'm like,
That's
not
why LA they do
inspired.
the long shirts with the shorts. It's like they kind of balance it out.
I haven't been, but the idea of Orange County seems really appealing in that even though I've heard it's I would like some diversity. I don't know if that exists in Orange County, but like it's out of the LA
Scene.
theater, like, but not theater, like Hollywood industry thing.
Yeah.
And you just get your own pretty little space and then you're just chilling by a beach or whatever. You got to be by a beach.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're gonna be out there, you might as well be by. the
Otherwise,
beach.
there's no point.
That's the thing. Like, so if you go to LA, do you live in the hills or whatever? It's a beautiful view, but
No.
you're like far from everything. You're dealing with traffic.
Yeah, go be by a beach, dude.
Yeah. But then if you're by the beach, you're far from the shit you need to go to. You're 40 minutes in a drive to go do a spot.
Yeah. How often are you doing spots in the city? You're still doing a lot, right?
Well, no, I haven't been on stage since the special.
Yeah, okay.
But when I'm doing it, I'll do 3 nights. When I'm building it, at least 3 nights. And I'll do like 4 sets a night.
Yeah, how is it not doing spots? Do you feel like, is it?
I thought this show was going to be a lot more relaxing, to be honest with you. But I feel like we've been busting our ass to have, number 2 podcast in the world. No big deal.
In a beautiful lawn.
And a beautiful lawn. Landscaping. No, but I think in my mind, I was like, okay, specials out. We fucking rocked it. Everything's great. I'm going to chill for a few months.
I don't think you know how you're wired.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So it's like, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into it. Also, having a kid, you get a little older. It's just, there's never a time where you're just relaxing.
Yeah, I've thought about this.
In a way, being on the road is you relax more.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Because when you're on the road for 2 days, it's 2 days off.
Yeah.
Sleep in.
Sleep in, do whatever the fuck you want.
That's
It's
why I was
like,
asking him, like, on the road when you're not performing, what are you filling that time up with?
Not having kids. Relaxing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm telling you, you got to find your paddle or find your thing.
Yeah. It was fun to hoop again. It was a nice, with Jelly Roll, it's all older guys. You know what I mean? We're just playing half court.
How'd you play? I actually want to ask.
I didn't try to shoot too much because I haven't played in like a year and a half. So I would just like drive and dish, basically.
Remember when y'all let me play at the...
I did better than they thought I would for sure. They were like, "Oh, he's all right." I think everybody thinks I'd be terrible at basketball, but
No, I've heard you're good.
I'm all right.
But they let me play when we went to the Nuggets facility.
I would never let you play.
Dude, I shocked myself at bad.
you just shoot hard. Like it hits the backboard hard.
Because my goal is like, let's hit something. Let's just get like if I hit the backboard.
Shots on goal.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like one's bound to go in, and 2, it's like, oh, he meant to do that.
Right.
And then I'm also hoping someone get a rebound. You know what I mean? Just get the ball and play.
Yeah, you look like you're gonna injure somebody. The way you play, it's like when a football player
We
plays.
shot in I think what did we do, Seattle? And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Dude?
Man, what happened?
We tried to play knockout.
He's just like doing spin moves and throwing it at that hoop. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Dude, no one's guarding you. How are you this bad with no one guarding you?
It was you, me, and what, Too Short?
Maybe, or Big Kev.
And we were trying to play knockout, and I was so bad that y'all were like, let's just shoot around. like I couldn't even play knockout effectively. I would just ruin the game. I was kicking balls. I was like, everything's flying everywhere.
That's funny.
Like, truly horrendous.
That's
I
funny.
want to try to kick a field goal. I feel like I could do that.
Yeah.
You don't play soccer anymore?
A little bit, but then you got to risk some dude fucking put a knee into you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
you used to
deal with
love
that.
soccer. You used to play that shit all the time.
Yeah, then you roll your ankle. It's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
What about paddle?
I mean, that was fun. I'm down.
But are you gonna continue playing?
Yeah, but it's just the time. But now I'm like trying to allocate more time.
It's all about time, man. It's all about time.
You make time for the things you care about.
Yeah,
You really do.
It's a 3.5 hour thing. It becomes such a day. And then now, because of you, all the courts are booked.
Good. Good. You gotta want it.
I was literally like, yo, Thursday, let's go, play
It ain't
for an
like that
hour.
anymore.
There's nothing
No,
available.
it ain't like
2 in
that
the
anymore.
afternoon, there's nothing.
Nothing. Everything's sold out.
It's insane.
This is how we like it.
So now me and
How
Miles,
many days a week do you play?
Do a lesson on Mondays. I do games Wednesdays and Fridays. And then if I'm going out to the Hamptons, I'm playing every day that I'm there. So like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Jesus Christ.
If I'm in the city, I do like a Friday, Sunday. For some reason, my wife is,
So you play Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 1 day of the weekend.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, that is awesome.
It's amazing. So much fun. My
I
buddies.
thought I was playing a lot. I play like 2 times a week.
No,
and to
you gotta dedicate your life to it. Son, my boy Spice Man, he was late for the game. He showed up like 30 minutes late, and he didn't realize that that's like the best part of the day. You can't show up 30 minutes late to the best part of the day. So he's dead. He's dead to us. He's fucking dead to us. No, it's crazy. You need to have these things. I feel like it's kind of good to have these things outside of your profession or even your family.
Yeah.
You got to have a little thing for you.
That's why social time is just go to the coffee shop and have dumb debates with Miles.
That works.
Yeah,
It's
talk
great.
about documentaries you watch
Talk
recently.
about Disney infrastructure.
Then you guys are
God.
stand-up comics.
Shut the fuck up.
Your whole fucking life is out the house for your own thing.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes,
But that's
selfish motherfucker.
but that's work. You know what I mean? There's like a pressure that
It
comes
is,
with
it
that.
is.
Ah, okay.
Whereas like
I'll give
having
it that.
something that like has no pressure, though it's funny because some of these guys, maybe I tell you, but like that I play with, like they've like sold their company and they made all their money, and the only thing they got, did I tell you all this?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the pod.
No, I don't think so.
But like the only thing they got is that paddle game that day. And you could see like if it doesn't go well, they are fucking distraught. Like their whole day is ruined. I feel like
That's you.
That's why I needed to start doing shit. I was like, no, I can't just retire and play paddle because I'll put too much importance on the paddle.
So you don't want to retire because it'll ruin the
Yeah,
paddle?
I got to keep doing these other things, dude. I have to keep doing stand up
To keep paddle pure.
to keep paddle pure for sure.
Bro,
Oh, man.
me and Miles got in this whole debate about Disney adults.
I have a better option.
Go ahead.
Choose your own adventure. Do you want to talk about Mark's stupid fucking debate or Osama bin Laden documentaries out? It's amazing.
Wait,
Mark
give me
also
that
watched
tennis ball right there.
Okay, wait.
it. Don't throw it at me.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Go. All right, go. So wait, tell me about your little debate about Disney.
Yeah,
Are you
I
familiar
wanna-
with the idea of a Disney adult? You've heard of this?
Yeah.
What do you think it comes from, a Disney adult? Why do you
Well,
think they
is
exist?
do you count Disney adults
We're
as?
not talking just about where they come from.
Wait, do you count?
What's a Disney adult?
Yeah,
Disney adult would
we
be
have to
like
define Disney adult.
Thank you. There's a
33-year-old bisexual woman who's
Nope.
extremely overweight.
You're being mean.
And she goes to Disney.
Do they have kids?
They don't have kids.
Okay, so these are the adults that go to Disney without children.
Correct.
Okay,
and they're
keep
30.
going.
They're 35 years old. They're typically bisexual, and they have nothing in their life, and so they go to Disney on a regular basis. But they build their whole year around, and they go multiple times a year. They take photographs. They spend thousands of dollars, and that is what they do as a hobby.
I did not know these people existed.
Really?
Yeah, also,
I
he's
did not know.
misrepresenting them. He's being very cruel, almost
Okay.
like
But I
a
didn't know-
right-wing podcaster would be to liberal
So
patrons.
tell us, can you give the other side, Miles?
What is a Disney adult, Miles?
A Disney adult is a person who goes to Disney to enjoy the park and is not always just like some fucking blue-haired fat person.
Pull up a picture of a Disney adult just on Google Images. Let's just see what they
How
look
many
like.
times you got to go to Disney? Like you go to Disney for kids.
That's a great.
No, Disney's
great
an
question.
enjoyable place. It's
Not
called the
multiple
happiest place on
times.
earth.
But what's the joy? Like, break it down. Like, what would they do there, for example?
Enjoy
same
the
rides.
park, basically. You're
They take
enjoying.
photos with characters, with Cinderella. They ride on roller coasters. They eat funny.
There's also
yummy
5
little
parks.
snacks.
There's Epcot. They're drinking around the world. There's a lot going on.
Can we get just a picture, please? I think this will contextualize everything. If we can just see what they look like. Yeah, Miles. Yeah, Miles made it.
So just so I understand this, I'm not taking sides just yet.
Yeah.
Miles, will you let Mark present his criticism?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's not even a criticism. It's just a question of where do they come from? Where is the
Well,
Disney
you must
adult?
have thought about this. So where do you think they come from?
Let's just flick through. So we got
Normal people.
these nice gentlemen here.
Normal.
Yeah.
So I think many of them
Yeah.
are longing for a nostalgia from when they were a kid,
Traumatic childhood.
largely because of that. And I think they're looking for some type of reconnection with their youth because of some type of trauma or some other type of feeling of, I don't know, stress or discontentment with the modern world.
Could it be like they had like a traumatic event and then they stopped maturing?
What is a Disney
at
adult? Is
a
it just
certain
somebody
age?
who goes to Disney World as an adult, or you go over and over again?
We just defined
Over
this,
and
but
over.
it's worth telling Akash.
over and over again.
Yeah, you
Got
go
it.
over and over.
Over and over, no kids. They just go.
So, okay. The question is, Mark's position is, should we be critical of people who experience sexual assault at a young age and the ways that they cope with it? And I think that we should. I agree with you, Mark. I think that we should punish these people who are doing a completely innocent thing, supporting the local economy that you thrive from because you grew up in Orlando. There is no Orlando without Disney. So it's
Right,
really
that is
nice
true.
that you are sandbagging these victims. But yeah, I mean, they could be doing horrible things. They could be continuing that pain, and they could be molesting more children. That's
Perhaps
what a
they
lot
are.
of people
Let's pull
do.
up the articles.
Okay, go.
No, I just want to say this podcast is not a bunch of podcast bros. There's only one podcast bro in here.
Oh,
Mark
wow.
Gagnon.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
mean-spirited.
And he's
People-
unvaccinated.
There we
So
go.
think
But
about
yeah,
it.
are you even allowed in the parks? Do they check that kind of stuff?
Not anymore, ever since DeSantis took the country back. I'm just saying, I have actually no criticism of what they do. I think we just need to be realistic about who they are and where they come from to
Right.
contextualize this phenomenon.
So if these people went to museums instead, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, of course.
I think they got more molested if they go to museums. over and over again.
yeah, they got molested by a teacher or something. But I think like it doesn't matter how they deal with the
What is a
their
good use
trauma.
of your time if you're like a 30-year-old person, like 30-year-old bisexual.
Having a job, having children,
Bisexual.
having kids.
Mark claims that they're all bisexual.
Mostly bisexual.
Yeah.
And
What do you do if you have 2 weeks off? You have 10 days off. You have 5 days off. What are you supposed to do?
Listen,
I mean, play paddle, pick up a hobby.
none of us are going to Disney, by the way. So
Sounds like Miles is.
Miles, would you go
No.
to Disney if you had 2 weeks off?
No, I'm defending these
I
people.
would. It was great. I went
Disney's
with,
awesome. I have nothing against Disney.
2019 with wifey.
But you would go regularly to Disney? It's not
Maybe
how
not
you would
regularly,
spend
but I
your
go,
time.
you know.
like twice a year, 3 times a
Oh
year.
no! Come on.
They go 3 times a year
Yeah.
to Disney?
Yeah, why not?
A lot of them
Do you
live
feel
in
this
the
way
local
about
area.
Comic-Con?
Similar, but I don't know if it has this. I think it's just like a longing for like, the things you liked as a kid.
Actually, Comic-Con should be the exact same.
Right? Isn't that the kind of same thing? It's instead of comics, they like...
Instead of being a princess, you're a superhero.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of overlap.
Both good people.
And there's a lot of freaks that go to that shit.
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I think people should be allowed to do whatever they want to deal with their childhood or nostalgia. But Miles had a contrary idea of why they go to Disney. What
All
is
right,
that?
so why do you think they go to Disney or Comic-Con?
I think we have a very similar point, actually, that they go to Disney to find happiness at the happiest place on earth. And they also enjoy that Disney is like you would enjoy this. Well manicured. It has great foliage. It's a walkable, enjoyable place.
It is pretty.
So they're going 3 times a year for the landscaping.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
I mean, it's the worst point of all time.
Sometimes
they're
you just gotta
going
ask
because the
questions.
It's the
That's it.
worst. It's the
They're
worst.
going
point.
because it's a walkable place. You live in the Midwest.
They go there to walk a
Yeah,
little
listen, you live in the
They're
Midwest.
in scooter. They're driving rascals around fucking Little Mermaid town. It's not real.
They live in a place that is dreary and awful. Only places they can go in McDonald's in their car. They go, oh, I'd like to go somewhere that reminds me of like whimsy. It is a walkable place. The reason we all live in New York City.
Wait. So people travel to Orlando 3 times a year.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Orlando locals. These are
They
people
are.
who
A lot of them
travel
are
from
locals, and Mark is misrepresenting
Some
them.
are local, some are
Chicago.
from Ohio. Some
locals. I can understand the manicure point.
Yeah.
But if you think they buy a plane ticket,
Yeah.
get a boarding pass,
Yeah.
get to the airport an hour early,
No, they do.
check in a bag,
Yeah.
put on ears,
Yes.
to go to an arboretum. That's a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's a joyful place. You can spend the whole day there, and you have nothing that can go wrong. Nothing can go bad. It is the ideal place to spend 12 hours.
And why are they concerned about things going bad?
Because everywhere else in the world, things are going bad.
And maybe in their life something went bad.
Yeah, and you can't escape it. Where are you going to walk? Fucking Dayton, Ohio?
Why is Cleveland dreary if that's all you know? It's just normal.
Yeah, but I think that subconsciously you walk around and you go, oh, this isn't good.
You did shit on Cleveland 1 episode ago.
No. We know it. Like we know it's not Cleveland.
But he's saying if you're always in Cleveland, you're
Yeah,
just
if you
like,
grew
this
up
is
in
good.
Cleveland, you were raised in Cleveland.
They
That's
have
what
the
you
internet.
know. Like
They have the internet. I don't think that they don't have the internet there. I think they can recognize that, like,
Good city planning and infrastructure.
yeah, I
That's
think
what they
I
long
think if you
for.
lived in Gary, Indiana, I think
we
you
have
can recognize.
we have the internet. There's like more beautiful places than New York, but we're not like I gotta go to fucking Disneyland to get out of here. Like
Yeah, but New York offers you a lot of what you want. You go to Brooklyn Heights. It's beautiful. It's walkable. There's good foliage.
Every time he says walkable.
No,
I don't know
come on,
why.
come on.
It's the most nonsense
There's no
thing.
cars. There's
And he
nothing.
hangs the whole argument on walkability and infrastructure. He's like, there's public transit, which is what they need.
That is true.
it
The monorail.
possible? Is it possible?
You're talking good over here, Mark. Keep
Is
going.
it possible that you could be wrong about their intentions?
No,
Like what is
it's impossible.
Okay, what is more likely? They love a good walkable location with beautiful foliage, or they were raped
And their
to
favorite
smithereens as a child, and they're just trying to create new childhood memories that replace those old ones.
The first is probably much more likely. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first here. No, Mark's a hater, and this is my point about this.
Yeah,
It might not just be that it's walkable. My point. This is the annoying part.
I'm in
I
the
got
middle on
hate-
this one. Because
What?
once you said Comic-Con, I'm like, I don't know. The Comic-Con thing, they like the dress-up aspect of it. It's like
Yeah,
Halloween.
exactly.
And getting to...
I think it's closer. I think Comic-Con and Disney are slightly different.
Why are
also
they into
got-
getting dressed up?
Because they, like, if you enjoy anime and you enjoy all these characters, and then you get to dress up like the
It's a
characters,
little
and then you
escape-
get to go
yeah.
see some of the characters.
Well, escapism too.
Okay.
It's very
Yeah.
theatrical.
Yeah.
Whereas like these people go to Disney and look, they're just dressed in shorts. They're not really dressing up. They just want to be around. I mean, come on. They just want to be around something that makes them feel like a kid.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think people go to Comic Con to feel like
then
kids.
there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong. No, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing
I
wrong.
also
I think it's great.
on the wrong part of this conversation. We were at coffee or somewhere, maybe at dessert, and I was saying I think an added part of it is that it's a nice area to be in for 12 hours, and they were like, "No, you guys pinned me in the wrong direction on this."
But I mean, you could walk to
our
the
fault.
park and it's nice.
It's our fault.
Like,
How do you lose an argument and say it's my fault? That's crazy.
I think you misrepresented me in the argument, and then
I feel like you've represented yourself pretty consistently so far, which is like walking and you like foliage.
Yeah.
Those are your arguments.
I need a lawyer, is what I'm trying to say.
Your argument is that there are people in the United States of America and potentially the world that don't know that there's trees in other places.
Yes. And they're
Orlando,
longing.
Florida.
Yes, exactly.
And they're traveling all that way. You think in every city there's not like a park with trees?
There is an arboretum everywhere or a national park.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a
Every
place that you can
city.
spend. It's not a place. It's not a vacation. It's not a destination.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Big
agree
Bend
with that.
National Park.
Yeah.
it's like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yosemite. But 2-3 times a year is different. If you don't live in the area, that's the most insane thing.
Okay,
ever.
what
You
about
go-
okay?
How about this?
Okay,
if you
go,
live
go.
out of
Fireworks
state,
show is nice.
how about if you live out of state and you go to Disney on average 2 to 3 times every year
With no kids.
with no children,
Yeah.
you got raped to smithereens.
To smithereens. I mean, I will say they didn't have the best childhood.
Nice. We're getting somewhere.
Okay,
We're getting
so
somewhere.
we found the amount. Now let me just switch some things up because I think we're a little detached from Disney.
Yeah.
Harry Potter world.
Yeah, awesome. Super
People have a
fun.
deep connection to the Harry Potter series. Let's say you went there multiple times a year, 2 times a year.
Yeah.
What happened to you as a child?
Nothing. You had parents who read Harry Potter 2 and weren't people who thought it was a cultist book.
Yeah, you're a family of witches. Yeah, you believe in witchcraft. No, but Harry
I
Potter's
think
not. It's
something
not for
went
kids.
wrong if you're going there multiple times.
Childhood wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
And that's why you relate to this kid
And you
who got treated like shit his whole life.
100%.
But what if you watch the same Harry Potter's movies over and over and over every night to go to sleep?
My wife, nobody's more addicted to Harry Potter than my wife. She watches it every single fucking night to go to sleep.
Isn't that the
We're
same?
not going to Harry Potter world multiple times a year.
But I mean, watching the same thing that you know everything that's going to happen.
But you
and
watch The
go-
Office all the time.
Yeah,
to
it's
go to sleep.
comfort. It's just comfort.
That's just to know how long I've been fucking.
You start hearing the theme song and you go, "We're going 22 minutes."
It's like, yeah, I made it 22 minutes. Let's go.
I'm just saying, there's something.
Didn't you say you watched it to fall asleep as well?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
But, yeah. Eh.
Suck your
I
own
don't
dick,
know.
buddy.
Yeah, I know.
I think we have to do some patriotic questione. That's what I think we have to do. But hold on.
If
let
any
me-
of you guys got raped to
There's nothing
smithereens
wrong.
and you go to Disney World a lot, let us know.
I would like to talk to one of, what are they called? Adult Disney?
Disney adults.
Disney adults. I would like to talk to
Adult
one
Disney's-
of these.
Like, how does that even make sense?
I want to talk to them and find out what they get out of it. Because I kind of agree with Miles. It's just Miles making shitty ass arguments.
Yeah, I'm just bad at it.
Yeah.
This is my issue. I feel outgunned in most conversations, and this is one of those where I'm like, yeah, I'm outgunned.
I don't
Marcus,
know. I just look. Not every Disney adult got raped to smithereens.
Of course
Thank you.
but there is a percentage that did.
They also all aren't fat 33-year-old bi people.
Well, that girl was hot. Yeah,
thank you.
One
That
thing.
was the
What
one I
about
showed.
people who travel to go to like EDC and that like travels different places?
No, you're just a loser.
Yeah, you like drugs.
Yeah, you're just a big fucking fat loser.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think you're just.
Just a big fat
No,
fucking.
they're usually not fat.
No, not fat in like outwardly, but internally, you're just like like the way a fat person's a loser. You're like that. You know what I mean?
This guy hits on a little Manjaro now. He's calling everybody fat. That's bullshit,
no.
man.
When I say fat, I don't mean even like what I used to look like. I mean like fat, like morbidly obese fat. Like it's not far from what I used to look like. But like,
Is there a fan base you hate?
a fan base I hate?
Yeah. Because I would say the Disney adult fan base is one that I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. Like there's some sports
I need to
fans.
meet one.
Yeah, I don't like
'Cause I
people.
don't know
I
what
used
they
to hate
like.
Warriors fans, and then I rooted for Steph Curry one time in the Olympics, and I was like, I get it. I get all of it. God bless this guy.
Yeah.
Because I was a LeBron guy, and Curry was always in the way.
Yeah.
So I rooted against Curry, and it was fun, but it's not nearly as fun as rooting for him.
Yeah.
Now I love him.
Yeah.
So I used to hate them. Eagles fans. My wife is one of them, but they're just the worst.
Yeah.
Eagles fans. And Mark asked, there's a fan base I hate.
Like an
Eagles
insufferable fan base.
Eagles fans. They have they have nothing.
Yeah.
So you think Philadelphia is a nice city? You said that during the
Yeah.
What is it you like?
It's got some nice He has good food, and then Center City is like a nice area. I like looking at the old buildings from like 1700s. You still got that architecture.
I agree with you. They have these amazing buildings from back in the day.
Yeah.
And then, but it's like the city was created by people with no taste.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
listening.
Like it feels like it was like built by people with taste and then invaded by people with no taste, and they just made things around the buildings that were built.
Okay. I typically say it's an underrated city.
Yeah.
And has some really nice pockets. Or maybe I said it was a nice city.
I just feel like they've destroyed what they had. Like they have absolutely beautiful, like historic buildings, and they'll make like a fucking gas station next to it. Like there's no preservation. There's no like.
Center City's still fairly preserved,
Center
but yeah,
City,
I see what
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to normalize having bad taste.
And we were also in Center City, so that's kind of where we just stayed. So it was
Problem is the people.
Also, it's the taste. Like, have you ever met anybody there that like dress well? Like,
No, that's what I mean. It's like
no
there's
taste.
No
It's a city without taste.
They don't really, no really lookers over there. My sister and my brother-in-law, great looking people.
There's not enough.
Everybody else.
There's not
and
enough
your
gays.
family.
There's not enough gays, and there's not enough art. It's not artsy enough. It's not gay enough.
My nieces want to go to Urban Outfitters. I saw plenty of gay there. Saw more than enough.
But like, if you're a gay from Philly, don't you just move to New York? Like, it's an hour and a half away. Like, why would you?
Yeah.
Well, don't they have a whole
It's
neighborhood?
another reason to like Philly.
Oh, if you were artsy, no. If you're into like,
They have a whole neighborhood, gayborhood.
It's like
of course,
Boston.
so Boston, I would say
Boston
is
is beautiful.
is-
A little more
they-
taste.
They maintained.
Really?
There's like an
I haven't seen that part.
what is that called? Not debutantes. What are they called?
Over by the
There's,
water in the summer.
there's that there was a comedy like thing about this joke called the aristocrat. Like Boston is a little bit more aristocratic. Like they believe that they like started America, and like these like focal figures and like American history all come from here. They have these like amazing institutions. So there's like a real
Great
elegance.
schools, Harvard, all that shit,
Philly got
MIT.
that?
But they don't.
Now Harvard, MIT is different than
damn.
Drexel and UPenn. My wife went to Drexel, but
So
she'd
it's like-
tell you the same shit.
It's like Boston doesn't think they're the little brother or sister to New York. They think that they're their own thing.
Got it.
Whereas Philly absolutely feels like, because it's closer.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not their fault.
Yeah.
And like there is probably like a talent drain that happens where it's like if you're really talented in Philly, you end up coming up to New York if you're in finance or you're in art or whatever like that. So some of that ends up going. But yeah, like when you're there, you're like, oh, why'd you ruin it?
Now give a walk through Center City on a
Yeah?
nice summer day a try.
Give it a what?
Nice.
Huh?
Give it a what?
A nice walk through Center City on a nice.
Just checking.
I ain't catch it. That was good.
That's your
Yeah,
moment.
that's the drop
Miles,
right there.
man.
Come
Like-
on, Miles.
Welcome. You've got
Goodbye. That was good.
All right, let's get some Patreon questiones from the boys.
What's going on, boys? Just got back from jiu-jitsu class. Got a couple questions for you real quick. First up, have you guys seen the update to the AI rap song that you guys are in? They just got Al and Mark in it, so it's pretty fire. Second up is my fiance just broke up with me.
Oh, no.
Damn.
She said that she wanted to spend her life doing a couple other things before committing her life to me, and shit sucks right now. Spend most of my days sad in my place, and I just wondering if you guys had any suggestions on how to get through this shitty time. Fuck you, Miles.
Hey, you know, I help you get through it, getting through some pussy. A lot of it.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I'm sorry, my
yeah,
brother.
no, that
that
sucks.
hurts.
Better to find out now, though.
100%. You'd rather just be miserable until you get, on top of something else, or would you rather be miserable for the rest of your life being with this girl that you deep down know doesn't really love you?
Jiu-jitsu smart. That's a good
Yeah.
start. You're with
Yeah.
the boys.
He's
you're
gonna be
hanging
nice at
out,
jiu-jitsu, bro.
physical.
Yeah, but no, just stay distracted. Like, do not be at home by yourself. Be out with the homies, be in class, be doing social things. You just got to socialize yourself out of this and distract yourself from this constantly. The more time you're spending alone, the worse, because the more time you're just thinking about it.
Stay off your phone.
Yeah, stay off the phone. Also, this is big. when you're not with your partner, you realize how much more time you have, and then you have this feeling of loneliness. That you're not lonely. I mean, you are obviously, but like that was your life before your fiance also, and you didn't feel lonely then.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean? Like it can throw you a loop. Like if my wife is out with her family or away for a couple days or something like that, like all of a sudden I go like, do I have friends? Like what the hell? All this fucking time. So
I was feeling like that this whole week.
exactly. So, and you're like, what did I do with my life before?
So I've been playing tennis every day this week.
Exactly. So it's just like you got to fill that time because you're used to it being filled with the fiance. So just fill that time and then you'll get back to homeostasis. But just being alone, thinking about it in the early stages is the worst. And this is the most fire shit. Once you get over this, the amount of confidence you're going to have in relationships, because you know you can get over the most devastating heartbreak. You're no longer imprisoned by the thought of it. So many people, I think, in relationships, like they fear, oh, if we break up, it's going to be so painful. Let me not break up. Once you know you can get through a breakup, you won't even put yourself in those type of relationships that aren't like fruitful for you and your partner, because you have the confidence to rebound from it. So this is actually fucking awesome. I know it's horrible now, but this is actually fucking awesome. You're going to take so many more jiu-jitsu classes. You're going to do all that other shit. You're going to figure out your little fairy novels or whatever the fuck I was reading. Like, just be busy. Hang out with the homies. Lean on the homies. Lean on your family. Like, just do things. Get after it right now. And you're going to find some new passion, and you're going to be obsessed with it. Should probably be paddle. And then just play that relentlessly.
Yes.
And so you don't even think about this, girl. This is the best thing could possibly happen for you. I'm 100%. I'm telling you.
Beautifully
It's
said.
painful now, but I promise you, you're going to be so happy. And then you meet the girl that treats you the way that you wanted this one to treat you. And you're like, what the fuck was I even thinking and trying to marry that last one? Get your ring back.
Fucking
Get
Dr.
your ring
Phil
back.
over here. Let's go. Son.
Come
That was
on, bro.
fire.
We all been through that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Fiance is different, obviously, but like we've been through those breakups with the person like we really love, and it's fucking painful. But once you get through it, my boy, you good. Next question.
Yo, what's up? Jacob from Alabama. Two things. One, last week on the Patreon episode, Miles put that it was delayed due to technical difficulties on y'all's end. Of course it's on y'all's end. You think we thought the shit was on our end? Come on, Miles, grow up. Secondly, just gotten into historical books. Didn't really care about history growing up. Never did. Now I do. What's your best historical books? Preferably U.S. history, World War II, something like that.
Mein Kampf.
Okay, no, don't do that.
Mein Kampf. That's a banger right there,
Shit.
bro.
Read the fiction with the fairies fucking each other. Like, that is the
shit you need to be reading. Don't do that.
I like that you just played some shit that snitched on you that you fucked up last week.
If anyone's behind the scenes, we were doing the Bernie up.
Oh,
That was Friday. That was a Friday morning.
Nah, you fucked up.
No,
You could have planned it.
You could have planned it ahead of time.
I did.
Miles made it.
Miles made a boo.
I did. And then Schultz goes, yo, it could be, let's do it after. Because we
You
didn't
did
want it to
say
go
that.
out.
You did say that.
We didn't want it to go
damn.
out and then there'd be a problem and then we have to do two things at once.
You right.
Damn, Schultz.
That's on me, my boy.
Schultz made it.
Schultz made the boo-boo. My bad, yo.
Historical books.
Historical books.
I mean, Titan is fire about Rockefeller.
Oh, dog, somebody started talking to me about this book at this wedding. He was like, yo, I've been reading this book. It's so fucking good. And then he said this guy's name, and I was like, I've heard that name. Where have I heard that name? He's like, it's this guy. He went to Antarctica. He got stuck in the ship. The iceberg crashed, crushed the ship. He had to walk to Antarctica, and he starts telling me the exact same story that Marcus told me 50 times with the exact same passion.
Yes.
And I blocked it out just as early.
No. You need to read that, dude. Endurance is an all-time
What's the
great book.
guy's name again?
Ernest Shackleton.
Ernest Shackleton.
Yeah, dude. Sir Ernest Shackleton. Let the record show. Honored by the royal family.
Oh my God, dude.
I think Scottish by
of course he's
lineage.
Scottish, obviously. You figured the end of Maya is going to be like that.
Yeah, of course he's Scottish. He's boring as fuck.
He
Nobody
left
wants to listen
Scotland
to him.
immediately. He's like, I'd rather die in the ice than be in Edinburgh for one more day.
That was his Disneyland. Didn't he go back to that shit?
Yeah,
Or tried to go back?
Yeah, he almost died and then went back immediately and died on the way.
Miles, put on the end of Maya real quick. No, the end of Maya.
What is it?
The end of my dick in your mouth.
I was like, is he really gonna get caught by this one? That's crazy.
You typed
I
it in,
didn't see it coming either.
It's
I
on the
didn't see
search
it
bar.
coming.
End of my
I didn't see
what?
it coming either because my dick was in his mouth.
I didn't get caught. I didn't say it.
You typed it. You typed it,
I
bro.
said what?
What
is it?
You
That's the
typed
game.
it.
The game
typed
is
it.
what?
You
say
typed
what?
it.
What do you think the game
I thought I would have to
is?
say end of my what? And then
You typed end of my. That's the same as saying it. That's almost better.
No, he even said
No,
what?
he said what?
Yeah,
He
no,
said
he did.
what?
He did.
Well, you were putting the both of these on your foot. You figure it out.
I didn't know if saying what gets you caught.
Yeah,
you
What
had to
else
say
do you
the
think?
word.
Put
does.
the both of these and you figure it.
I thought you had if you say Bofa and then they go Bofa and you go Bofa these nuts. Like I thought there was a.
No, you just gotta say what.
You just gotta go,
question.
huh, or what?
I think you guys are extrapolating that game out too far.
It's our fault.
Oh, it's
Here
weird
we
to
go.
argue with him,
We
right?
don't know the game.
Yeah, he starts changing
This is
the
what you
rules.
do for
taking all
fucking
the fun
breakfast
out of
Every
it.
morning, 7 a.m. I got to deal with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm on box team now.
Yes, dude.
These
Man.
fucking Disney adults are gay.
No, that's
Outro
gay.
this pod. Try not to sing this one, you big fucking Disney adult.
In your eyes. I hate this song.
I hate you.
Wonder by wonder.
You can't not sing it though.
I know you can't.
Sideways and under us know or where to go or say we're
Stop
only
touching me,
dreaming.
Sit down, son.
A dazzling place I never knew. Believable sights.
Disney sucks.
Yo, Mark had a kid just so he can go to Disney.
Yo, you think she keeps it hairy?
Yeah. Yes.
Yo,
Can we get a
you
rule
gotta
34?
keep it hairy.
Let's get a
right?
rule 34, bro. That's what we need. On Jasmine, real quick. Dude, you never heard of Rule 34?
Shut up, Mark.
Oh!
What is this?
You've never heard of that?
I thought he was trying to get me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nope.
No, for some reason, I don't know why, but if you just type in Rule 34, any character ever, there's just pornos.
It's like this is like some
Sperm
real.
dripping out is excessive.
It's too much.
Oh! Oh!
Dude, the best is the shampoo bottle of Rule 34.
No, stop it.
Search like
What is
Just
going
say
on?
any character you've ever thought about one time.
Mark Gagnon, Rule 34.
no, don't do that. No, it doesn't exist. No, this is like some real deep cut internet 4chan shit where it's like Rule 34 of the internet. If it exists, there's porn of it.
Okay.
So you just type in anything, dude. What's your favorite comic book character? Or favorite anime?
What's the guy from
Jean Grey.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Inspector Gadget.
Wreck-It
Oh, I'm
Ralph.
sure they got it.
Here we go.
Nope, don't got it.
Go to images.
I just beat it.
no,
I just beat Rule 34 immediately.
Damn, bro.
I beat Rule
You
34.
typed in Ryul. You typed in Ryul.
Oh, no,
bro.
you lost.
Man, get out of here, bro. That shit's crazy.
That's
Oh,
wild.
this shit's crazy.
Oh! I'm gonna wreck it. Dude, that's so sick as hell. Yo!
Come on.
All right, give me another.
What's the anime? Alex.
Inspector Gadget, yo. Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget, dude.
Why are you picking dudes for?
This one should be
It's not
funny,
men
dude.
or women sending his cartoon.
It's still bothering me.
About?
I don't know. Yo, I think we won,
I think
dude.
it bothered me because he was
I gotta
uncertain.
find it.
Hit the images, dog.
The images doesn't
Really?
You gotta go
that's-
straight to the site.
Well, I beat it.
Nah.
Nah, he got it. Dun, 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 dun.
Where is it, bro?
Go,
Penny.
Gadget, go.
Bro, you might have cracked the code.
Yeah, that would have been a fun one too with the robotic arms or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I can't believe no one's done it.
All right. Hold on, let's get a good one before we get out of here. What's a good one? Rule 34.
Al, give us one.
I like Jean Grey.
What's
You
that?
know, my fellow redhead black girl.
Damn, you didn't go Storm. You don't even like cartoon black women. That shit is crazy.
She's more powerful.
God.
Holy
That's what
shit.
you're into.
That's visceral, bro.
That's a lot, right?
Holy God. What? That was insane. Yo.
Oh my god.
Is
The
that
regular
what
Ralph
it's,
is the funniest.
is that what it's supposed to look like?
Bro. I'm telling you.
Storm.
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah.
Rule 34, just throw.
What is that?
Just throw his dick in your They're so curious. They're so curious. They're so curious. So curious. It's so genuine.
I wish you had done that to Pete, dude.
What could that
I wish
be?
you had done that to Pete.
That would be crazy if we caught him.
All right, well, that was a fun up. Sign us out of here.
All right, yo, patience. We love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Miles in the game. Podcast flames, whole city know the name. Miles Media Reign, forever untamed.